Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Super excited about this video. You'll understand why by the end of the video, but long story short, if you watch my videos, you would see I was just bear hunting up in Alaska. The one piece of gear that I didn't have with me, but luckily my buddies did, was a rangefinder.
Probably what's the range on it? Rock. He's at 250.
I've had one in the past, but I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared years ago. I think I left it somewhere on a hunting trip, but I needed a new rangefinder. I just got this one in the mail. Unless you've been living under a rock, you may have been seeing things come across from this company right here. So guess what? I went and checked them out. This model is called the HRF1000. I just looked at their website again to make sure, but they have a 1000 model and a 700 model. The 700 one's a little bit cheaper, but in search for, you guys watch my show, you know I'm all about the budget-friendly stuff, testing out the budget-friendly stuff. Does it actually work? If you're looking for a budget-friendly rangefinder, this might be the ticket for you. This 1000 model, with the code we have, I hate saying prices because prices can change, but both of these models are under 100 beans. The 700 is even much more, under 100 beans. But I'm going to set up my steel targets on my range. I still haven't spray painted them from last time I used them, but I'm going to put these out at the distances that I think are right. And then I'm going to test this rangefinder and see how close my measurements were and how close this is reading to the 100 yards, 200 yards, 300 yards out on the range. And just test this thing out. This might be the best budget-friendly rangefinder that's out there. But let's run out there, put my steel out there. I'll take this thing out of the box. I already undid it and looked at it just to make sure that the batteries were charged for the video. And put it to the test. This will probably be a short video. The TideWe Rangefinder. See if it's worth any count. Check it out. I'm going to go set up my steel. Alright, so I just set out my steel targets back out on my range. If you watch my show, you'd have recently seen me take 350 Legend out to 100, 200, 300 yards. I'm going to do that. And even further, with a bunch more cartridges coming up soon, teaching you how to take your rig out further. But before we test out the ranges on those targets with this thing, let me bring you in close and we'll do the official quick unboxing and show you a little bit about this. Another one of the reasons that I think this is a good one, I'll show you here in a second, and a feature that it has that's better than the older one that I had that was much more expensive. But let me bring you in here and we'll unbox it quick. All right, so opening the box, right there on the front, it says Laser Rangefinder HRF 1000. Like I said, open it up. It comes with this little box right here. Has the little lanyard piece we'll put on there. But here's a cool feature too. It has a USB-C charging plug. You don't have to go find some goofy battery to run this thing, some goofy expensive battery to run this thing. You can charge it with USB-C. Most of y'all probably have a cell phone with that same end. Charge it from your car, your computer, whatever. Huge feature for this thing. Then there's the actual case itself. Awesome that it comes in camo. Put it on your belt. Strap it to your bino harness, which is what a lot of guys are doing these days. That's a magnet close there. Another awesome feature. Keep that thing in there. And then it is camo itself, so you're not gonna outline yourself with some crazy colors when you're up in the deer stand or whatever you're doing. And right here, like I said, is a cool feature. If I get open, I just cut my fingernails. Am I pulling the wrong side? Yep. Helps if you pull the right side. There is the charge port. Charge it. Keep it up to charge for when you're taking it out hunting or whatever else you're using it for. And it also has this focus ring to just make it absolutely perfect to your eyes when you're looking for the yardage. Pretty easy setup. There's two buttons, mode, power. I took it out of the box just a second ago and it's super easy to use. Also in there, is user manual. Honestly, right out of the box, it's pretty self-explanatory, but just like anything else electronic, I recommend that you take a quick look at it. Here's the what everything is called in there: power measure, mode set, laser emitter, laser receiver, and all that good stuff. Definitely check it out. But hey, we're here to see these yardages and test them on my range, so let's go check it out and see where we're at. 100 yards, 200 yards, 300 yards is where I got these set right now. And just for giggles, let's I just thought of this, see how far we can get something to pick up with this too. All right, I'm doing a quick voiceover because everyone was playing outside and it was loud and rowdy, but here's my 100-yard target. This is a slowed down video. I was trying to hold it still, and then I took another snapshot. Every time I pressed the button, I was right in, dead on around 100 yards, between 98 and 102 every time I pushed the button. It was giving me a reading, give or take, pretty much 1 yard, right at my 100-yard steel. Let's go to 200. Now here's at the 200-yard mark. You can see me pressing the button a bunch of times just to get a bunch of readings. And my 200-yard steel is reading at 199 pretty much every time I push the button. So my 200-yard steel is definitely reading right at 200 yards. All right, so the other ones I did voiceovers because there was a bunch of people nearby and a bunch of background noise. But now I'm over here. I'm on this pad for 300 yards. And you're going to see the deer target where I just filmed that 350 Legend video. Since that video, I've moved this target a little bit further back. I think in that video, my guesstimate at 300 was probably a little too close. This one's either going to be pretty close or a little bit too far, but let me show you kind of what I got set up here to help me be a little bit more stable, hopefully film it good. So I got it in a tripod here. Let's look through here and see where our 300-yard deer target is. It's hard to film this through the thing there, but you can see there's my deer target. A little bit off. Just slightly there. Pressing the button on top. 309 yards. So I am slightly too far there with that deer. I might need to bring it in a couple steps. 309, 309, 309. You can see down there in the bottom too. I'm trying to hold it still so y'all can see. It has quite a few pieces of data, including the angle. I am tilted downhill. See that negative angle there in the bottom of the screen? But it looks like that target, I'm going to need to bring it in just a couple steps there. But there you have it, guys. Best budget-friendly rangefinder that actually works. Hey, I'd have a hard time saying this isn't the best one. I haven't tested them all, but this one worked pretty good today. The 100-yard and the 200-yard, I knew those were measured pretty dead on. Easy terrain that I could measure those. But that 300-yard one, I kind of guesstimated it a little bit because it's got terrain in between it, a little bit harder to do. But comes with the camo magnet case. Put it on your belt. Like I said, put it on your bino harness. This one right here with the 20% off code, I'll have that down below. It's like 80 beans right now, as of the time I'm making this video. The 700, which most people, the 700 is gonna be all you're gonna need. Hey, that one's like 50 beans right now with the discount code. So hey, check it out. I'll see if I can put a link down below. You guys know I'm all about the budget-friendly stuff. This is definitely a budget-friendly rangefinder, but as we saw here today, the thing works. It has that super easy charge thing. You don't have to hassle with those funky, expensive batteries. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with this thing. Saw in the video, the thing works, and it's super affordable, and it's camo. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for more. Man, I said we were going to try to do some long range stuff. Hold up, let me see if I can stand somewhere and see far away. All right, I've got it on a tree line down here. See if I can get it to focus here and hold still. So that tree line down there, it's reading 960 yards. So it can also read that far. Pretty cool. One quick thing I almost forgot to mention. It does use meters as well. If yards isn't your thing, simple click of a button, you can switch it between yards and meters. I know some people want to use meters. I don't know why, but it does yards and meters. All right, so pretty cool to see that it actually worked out that far too, over 900 yards. Next time I go to the range and I can fling them 900 some yards, I'll take this with me and put it in the video. But hey, appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think about this thing. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Hoo-doo!